On January 1st, 2024, the Noto Peninsula was hit by a powerful earthquake with a magnitude of 7.6, causing significant damage across Ishikawa, Toyama, and Niigata prefectures. The hardest hit area, Shika Town in Ishikawa, experienced a maximum intensity of 7 on the Japanese seismic scale. The earthquake led to 260 fatalities, over 1,300 injuries, and widespread infrastructure damage, including the collapse of buildings and roads, as well as liquefaction in coastal areas. In addition to residential damage, approximately 137,000 homes across the Hokuriku region lost powers, and many areas experienced water outages. Key infrastructure such as roads and airports, including Noto Airport, also sustained heavy damage. The recovery process has been ongoing, with efforts to restore lifelines and repair major facilities. A viral video shows a Japanese climber in a life-threatening encounter with a bear while descending Mount Futabo in Saitama, Japan. The climber, equipped with a GoPro, was attacked by a mother bear while navigating a rocky ridge. The bear charged him from behind, likely to protect its cubs, as a baby bear was spotted nearby. In the intense footage, the climber can be seen fighting off the bear using his fists and kicks, including hammer fists, all while holding onto the mountainside. The bear persistently attacked, but the climber defended himself with remarkable resilience, eventually scaring the bear away with loud screams. The entire incident lasted about 20 seconds, leaving viewers in awe of his survival skills. He later mentioned that his martial arts background may have helped him fend off the bear. In August 2020, during a kite festival in Hsinchu, Taiwan, a terrifying incident occurred when a 3-year-old girl became entangled in the tail of a large kite. Strong winds unexpectedly lifted her about 100 feet into the air. The crowd watched in horror as the girl twisted and spun in the sky for around 30 seconds before she was safely pulled down by onlookers. Remarkably, the girl sustained only minor injuries, such as small cuts and bruises, and was treated at a hospital before being released. The festival was immediately halted following the incident, and the local authorities promised to review safety measures to prevent similar accidents in the future. The large kite involved was originally intended to drop candy, but strong gusts of wind took the event staff by surprise. In an incident on April 28, 2020, a driver fell asleep at a crossroads in his sedan. The vehicle had stopped, which caught the attention of a passerby who decided to check on the situation. Upon discovering that the driver was asleep, the passerby tried to wake him up by knocking on the window. However, instead of improving the situation, waking the driver led to further complications, possibly causing a minor accident. There were speculations that the driver may have felt unwell while driving, leading to the incident. In January 2024, a massive wave struck the island of Roina-Mur in the Kwajalein Atoll, part of the Marshall Islands, causing significant damage to the area. The wave was fueled by an offshore storm, leading to widespread flooding that impacted U.S. military facilities, including Dyess Army Field and Free Flight International Airport. Numerous buildings, such as the dining facility, housing units, and maintenance shops, were flooded or destroyed. Fortunately, there were no fatalities and only one person sustained minor injuries. About 80 personnel were evacuated as part of the recovery effort, known as Operation Roy Recovery, while work began to repair the damaged infrastructure.
Oh my God. Jake, are you okay? Coming in! Get out of here!
A viral video has surfaced showing a shocking incident where a woman's hair caught fire while she was working in the kitchen. The woman, engrossed in cooking, bent over to get something from a drawer, and her hair came into contact with the flame from a gas stove. Surprisingly, she remained unaware of the fire for around 45 to 55 seconds. When she finally felt the heat, she quickly extinguished the flames with her hands. Fortunately, she did not suffer serious injuries, but the video has garnered mixed reactions online. Some viewers found it shocking, while others couldn't help but find humor in the woman's delayed reaction. On February 15, 2024, a significant pileup involving at least 11 vehicles occurred on I-70 near Oak Grove, southeast of Kansas City, Missouri. The icy road conditions from a snowstorm contributed to the crash. Truck driver Jamin Weaver captured the chaotic scene in a viral video showing cars and trucks losing control on the frozen highway. Weaver described hearing a series of collisions and thinking, "I can't believe this is happening." Tragically, the incident resulted in one fatality and several injuries. Authorities had warned drivers to avoid travel due to the hazardous conditions. In a terrifying incident at Bandipur National Park, India, two men narrowly escaped being trampled by an elephant after they got out of their car to take selfies. The elephant charged at them, and while both men ran for their lives, one tripped and fell. Miraculously, the elephant missed him and was distracted by a passing bus. The entire scene was captured by another visitor and has since gone viral. This incident highlights the dangers of approaching wild animals in national parks. In July 2024, riots broke out in Southport, UK, following a tragic mass stabbing at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class that claimed the lives of 3 young girls. The far-right English Defence League, EDL supporters were involved in violent protests shortly after the attack, where they targeted police and a local mosque. The rioters, many of whom were reportedly spreading misinformation about the perpetrator, clashed with authorities by hurling bricks, bottles, and other objects. Some of the violence, including a viral video of a rioter being hit by bricks during the chaos, was captured on camera. The situation escalated, injuring dozens of officers and damaging vehicles and property in the area. On June 14, 2024, a tragic accident occurred in Blagoveshchensk, Amur Oblast, Russia, when a minivan driver, allegedly under the influence of alcohol, lost control and veered onto a sidewalk, striking a group of pedestrians. 7 individuals were hospitalized, while 3 people, including 2 children, were killed at the scene. Emergency services dispatched 8 medical teams to treat the victims. The driver, who sustained minor injuries, remained at the site and was subsequently arrested. Authorities confirmed that the driver, a 59-year-old man named Evgeny Bakaryukin, was driving at a high speed when the accident occurred. He showed signs of intoxication, which has become a central focus of the investigation. A criminal case has been initiated against him, and he faces up to 15 years in prison if convicted. A dramatic incident occurred in Mexico City when a strong gust of wind lifted a worker into the air while he was installing a tarp on the roof of the Estadio GNP Seguros. The worker, secured by a safety harness, was briefly airborne, causing panic among onlookers. Despite the frightening situation, the worker managed to regain his footing by grabbing onto a ladder, avoiding serious injury. The video of the event, which circulated widely on social media, highlighted concerns about safety protocols during the windy conditions.